Yeah, some of the highlights, and there were many, especially from the opening pair of Mohammad Shahzad and Tamim Iqbal. From ball one, that was for me one of the shots of the day. Through the cover region, very nimble and quick on his feet was Mohammad Shahzad, and also showed his tennis skills in some particular shots. Luck was on his side as well. Coming off the edge, and Tamim Iqbal on the charge, down the ground, width on offer, punish square of the wicket. Robin was also in for some punishment.
Well, look at that power pack performance from Mohammad Shahzad. And Tamim Iqbal, this was expected. He looked in silk and touch. The shots were so pleasing. Really shows that how much Bangladesh team was missing Tamim Iqbal.
Indifferent running, good fielding in the deep. It was a run out in the end of Mohammad Shahzad, and then some luck for Tamim Iqbal. You need it in this game, and that races away for 4. Down the leg side from Reza, punished, and this was his dismissal. Out in the deep, very good catch by Navanil Haq. Will be one of the 2 who took today, really good ones. And the captain, Ahmadullah, was on the charge until that moment. Naeem Sheikh undone by a good slower delivery. Andre Russell, Andre Russell hit this a mile. And then the total unbelievable scenes here, and all he could do was hang his head in laughter.
Yes, very eventful time in the middle, in the first half of this match. But the game is well set. I think this is a gettable score. Looking at the pitch, looking at the batting talent.
Yeah, Shiva got to home, him to the wicket, along with his captain. They were decisive, quick thinking, and aggressive, powerful. Some sixes to end the innings, and some good catching as well. Good fielding to just keep. Went for 17. Last 5 overs, they went for 58, and Ahmadullah at the toss wasn't too perturbed by losing it. Got a chance to bat, and they've been able to post 183 for 6.
Well, wonderful opening partnership for them. And again, if you see, Ravi picked up 3 wickets, but everybody went for a few except Tisara. Tisara bowled well for his 4 overs, just 27 runs.
Look at how the khulna Tigers went after these runs, and early breakthrough by Shiva got to home, and then Ronnie started to get on the bike, and he was on it for a long time, penetrated the field, picked length, picked the gap, and a bit of luck on that occasion for Andre Fresha, the Spice Man, coming down the wicket, and he played some scintillating shots.
He did indeed. Really delighted. The audience is watching on television, unfortunately, keep on harping on the fact that no spectators in the ground because of COVID conditions, but it was a master act by the 2. When they were going, they seemed to be just on the way very comfortably till the stumbles occurred. A little bit of a glance against Gray Russell's bowling gave that wicket, just stemmed the flow of runs for a while.
Yeah, it didn't stem this man. Ronnie Taluka come down the wicket. He really did favor the offside, give himself some room. He was joined by the captain, Mushfiqur Rahim. Yeah, but that really undone him with a ball that bounced and reared up at him. Yes, Ali came out, and he struggled a little bit, but started to get into his work as Ronnie continued to carry on with a very healthy run rate.
He's impressive, and was cheeky on occasions, and that cheekiness just made him lose his wicket. He tried to repeat that shot that got him the boundary, and when he tried it against Ibadat, he played it onto his stumps.
Cometh to Shara Pereira. He yielded that big bat, and he got distance. He also got some excitement as well out of us here in the comm box until that moment there when perhaps Dhaka thought they will come back into the game. It wasn't to be. Shara Pereira continued to find the boundaries, continued to punish even some good deliveries. Through the cover, that there was hit so hard. Mahedi Hassan He pounced on loose bowling and then finished it off instant with 6. With an over to spare, they chased down these 184 runs required in the end. This is the story of this match number 2, the Bangabandhu Bangladesh Premier League. Dhaka batting first, they get 183 for 6. Tamim with 50 and Mohammad Shahzad with 42. 3 for 45 for the khulna Tigers. Really good. Excellent at the top by Ronnie. And the way he started things off, really laid the foundation, kept up with the run rate throughout the chase. And then Tushar Pereira came in at the end and got that 36 off 18, but that 45 and 61 by Ronnie and Fletcher really set it up wonderfully, kept up with the rates. Look at how quickly they got their runs. And then Pereira just added that little bit more impetus to the run chase, and they've done it with an over to spare.
It's been hard work for the bowlers. You can see from the economy rates to the right, the 9 wides, and that has been an area, that will be one area that they'll have to work on. I know that the ball was wet, it was difficult to grip it, but really no excuse for some of the wide deliveries that we've seen. A couple of wickets each for Russell and Ibadat.
Yeah, we'll just have a quick look.